Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gabbo the Shaman, and today we're talking about what happens when we have Jupiter placed in Virgo in your birth chart. So this is about Jupiter in Virgo, and before we get into Jupiter in Virgo, just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer. I do Vedic astrology readings, and you can find those in my you can find those at vincent.underwizard.com. The link is up here too. Linktree/Gabbo the Shaman. You can check that out there. Or at vincent.underwizard.com. Links down below too. Alright, so then I also do birth time rectifications. So if you are really wanting a Vedic astrology reading, but you don't know what your birth time is, then we do something called birth time rectification. And that is, you give me your general time of birth, like between 4 and 7, or whatever it is, and then I will look at your chart, ask you some questions, and figure out the exact minute of your birth time. Alright? So, let's see here. So let's talk about Jupiter in Virgo. So Jupiter in Virgo, in order to better understand this placement, we need to understand what Jupiter means, and then we'll talk about what Virgo means. So what is Jupiter? Jupiter is expansion. It's happiness. Jupiter is one of the most positive, beneficial planets out there. It's really something very, very positive and beneficial. And so it's always working to kind of give you the best. So Jupiter is it's expansion, it's money, it's wealth, it's high knowledge. It's knowledge. So it's basically like knowledge and wisdom. So it's Jupiter in Sanskrit is called Guru, so that means teacher. So that means someone who is very wise. So Jupiter is all about wisdom. It's all about expansion, growing, things like that. And Jupiter is an indication of the individual soul. So Sun is a representation of the collective soul, and Jupiter is the individual soul. So that's another thing to look at. So then we have Jupiter in Virgo. So what is Virgo? Virgo is all about service. It's all about helping people and serving others and things like that. And she is basically the woman standing at the edge of the boat with grain in one hand and Ayurvedic medicine in the other. So she's feeding people, she's nurturing people, she's healing people. So this is all about service to others. Serving others, your daily work, doing, it's a lot to do with the intellect and organization and making sure that everything is, organized and planned and things like that, and very analytical, very critical, very, that sharp mind. And so Jupiter will help you with that. So basically give you the knowledge and wisdom so that you can have a sharp mind. And someone with this placement, Virgo is all about very much like physicality, like physical healing, things like that. And then Jupiter is like the planet of spirituality. So it kind of combines that physical and spiritual feeling, that the psychological with the physical. So someone with this placement could be a very good counselor. like a mental health counselor, something like that. You know, and yeah, so of course it would depend on, you know, what house this is placed in, what planets are aspecting this, and a whole bunch of other things. I would really have to dig into your birth chart to find out what your career would be. But you know, this is a placement that reminds me of other counselors. They really go into you know, combining the intellect and the higher knowledge and thinking with the with wisdom. So wisdom and like spiritual knowledge and things like that. So yeah. Let's see here. So Jupiter in Virgo would basically expand your intellect. So you know, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so you would have to look at Mercury's placement as well. And yeah, this has the potential to really expand your intellect and really get you to also, you know, this is a sign of your daily work. So Virgo is indicative of your, you know, daily work, what you're doing every day, things like that. And so when you, so it's basically, you would have a position of, you would be teaching other people, you would be like a mentor, a coach, a counselor. This is, because what is Jupiter? Jupiter is the guru, the teacher. So you could be like a doctor or something with this position, a nurse or a doctor, teaching people how to heal themselves and how to become healthier, things like that. And yeah, this is like all about, you know, expansion of healing and expansion you know, the intellect, the using your intellect to basically combine, you know, the physical and spiritual, and really you know, combine that and use that for healing. So this is Jupiter in Virgo. Anyway, guys, let me check one more time and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so looks like that's about it for me. So if you'd like a Vedic astrology reading from me, then you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com. You can also click here on linktree/Gabba enter that into the browser, and you know, I offer astrology readings, I offer birth plan rectifications, so you know, that's important to, you know, it's important to get the most accurate astrology reading to get a birth time rectification, because it's just, I mean, without an accurate birth time, you won't get an accurate reading, so that's important. Anyway, we have distance energy healing as well, that I do. So this combines, you know, not only physical healing, like, you know, you have a broken leg or something like that, it'll help you with that, but also, you know, psychological healing, so emotional healing, you know, going into the psyche, going into the emotions, going into the deep psychological trauma and things like that, and healing that. So that's the kind of stuff that I do as a shaman. I do distance energy healing. I also do life coaching, so career coaching, life coaching. So if you're one of those people who's just floating by on life, just kind of letting it pass you by, that is not good. That is not a good thing. So you need a career coaching or career consultation. In that, I will lead you on a short guided meditation her consultation is about an hour long. I use 10 minutes of that to kind of go into your creative brain, open up your creativity, and just ask you some questions to get you thinking about what you want to do. So I've had zero problems with my clients so far. I've been able to help them achieve that. So, and then we have the life coaching, which is basically, you know, goal setting, and, you know, I help you to figure out, you know, what you need to be doing on a daily basis, and we do that. We work together. So, then we have the shamanic ritual magic courses. So, you know, if you are having problems with wealth, I have a wealth ritual course. So, you know, a lot of people will subconsciously and unconsciously block themselves from achieving, you know, the wealth that they want. So this ritual is designed to go into your unconscious mind, into the 9 levels of your psyche, and really destroy any psychological blocks that you might have around wealth and things like that. So that's available too. Alrighty guys, so then we have the Qigong, the Cosmic Qigong, which is a beginner level program for Qigong, and the Self-Transformation Challenge that incorporates Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, and a guided meditation. It's a daily discipline, so any of the things that you see here, the Cosmic Qigong or the Self-Transformation Challenge, are daily disciplines. Anyway guys, you can check those out, patreon.com/GoodLoveTheShaman, and we will talk to you later. Alrighty guys, peace.